Welcome everyone. If you are new here, my name is Yenny. Today I'm going to do a working vlog. Usually I work from home, but because I have a space at not WeWorking, it's called WeWork, but it's a co-working space, so I can just book like a small conference room or something and just work there. So I'm going there now because because now that Rob's schedule has changed, if you guys have been watching my channel, you guys know that I've been working from home and watching Eileen because I'm only working part-time and it's hard to find like a affordable like daycare or someone that can watch her, which I totally understand because there's so many things going on and everything. The price is getting higher, but because I'm only working part-time, it doesn't make sense for me to put her in something that's expensive right now. It'd be different if she's like older, she's walking, maybe like my goal is maybe to find like a Montessori daycare. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna head there now. I'm so tempted to get Starbucks, but I'm gonna get Starbucks because you know what I'm saying. Also, today is my little baby cousin's birthday. We call him Nino. He's 1 today, which is so special. So I'm gonna probably see him later today. I'm gonna take Eileen, so we'll see what they end up doing. I know they did like a little cake for him, but yeah, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, I'll take you guys along on my work vlog, and you guys will see what I'll do. Also, I couldn't do like a mirror outfit check, but I'm wearing my silver bullets. I'm wearing these very thin, like they're not sweatpants, but they're actually really nice quality. I think I bought these at H&M a while ago. And then my black denim jacket and a white t-shirt. And I'm also just wearing my pearls and my like diamond earrings. They're not real, and no makeup today. So I just slicked back my hair because it's the workspace for today. It's so cute. I actually really love that plant. So yeah, I'm just gonna get some work done. I'm probably gonna get some coffee right now. They have coffee downstairs. Hello, water. So, for those who like know me personally, or maybe not personally, but know me through social media, know me through like about me or who I am. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about the District Channel. Like, if you guys are familiar, the District Channel is a podcast that highlights stories of creatives and entrepreneurs around the Washington metropolitan area. So we focus a lot on DC and Maryland, and we had a couple of Virginia folks. But it was a team of us who led the podcast, and I wanted to talk a little bit about why we stopped doing it, why we no longer record podcasts and all that stuff, because I feel like it's one of those things where like, you know, you go through every season in life. Like you have to go through every season. Sorry guys, one moment. Yesterday work was so busy, I didn't even get to take a 15-minute break. So I'm going to take a 15-minute break early this morning just to kind of talk to you guys and enjoy my coffee, because I tend to not take breaks, and I feel like that really affects me throughout the whole day. So yeah, but before I get into that, so we are at WeWork. I am at WeWork right now, which is an area in Maryland, and they have a coffee station, a tea station, and a couple other stuff. So I always make sure to get their Americano, and then I put some pumpkin spice syrup. It's not the healthiest coffee because that syrup it's like high in calories, but you know, I don't come here every time. But now that Rob is working evening shifts and I do morning shifts, I can come here and work and be more productive versus before, where I was working from home and watching Eileen while Rob was also working. So that was a bit tough, and I feel a lot better doing this. And yeah, so, and then I added a little bit of their like cinnamon sugar on top. They don't have like the pumpkin pie spice, right? No, pumpkin spice pie seasoning. I think that's the one. I have it at home. I don't bring it. I should though. So I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about just the district channel, like, and where I see it going. A couple of people ask if I'm still doing it, and I just say I'm on a break, but in reality, I don't know. Like, if I were to give you a very honest response, it is I don't know. I don't know where the district channel is going, if I will continue. Right now, I don't. In this season in my life, I do not feel the need to continue. And I can talk a little bit about it, but essentially, like, going back to the district channel. So I'm all over the place, guys. But so yeah, it is the district channel. Is a podcast that started like maybe 3 years ago. Yeah, so 3 years ago, where we highlight stories of creators and entrepreneurs, and we did mobile podcasting. So we went to events and actually recorded podcasts on whatever the event was going on, whether it was like entrepreneurship and so and so. So but yeah, so it started as like a college radio show, and then we ended up getting recognized from the county, and so from there it kind of blew up on our area. It was like our baby. So it was a team of, it was me, Arvin, Ricky, Janae, and then Wendy ended up coming to the team. We had a couple other folks who came in and out, like there were interns. We had a couple interns. I think one even got credit for college, like, you know, so essentially it was a pretty big deal for us. But ever since I got pregnant, I was not able to, and also the pandemic, right? That changed a lot, because before we would do in-person interviews, so we would actually use WeWork, this space, to conduct the interviews, which was so much fun because people love WeWork, they love the area. But yeah, just one of those things where, I don't know, like, so ever since I got like pregnant, I was thinking about, like, you know, what am I going to do with my life? Should I continue the district channel? Should I continue this and so and so? Because when it comes to running a podcast, it was a business. I registered it as an LLC because at one point we were getting paid to do the events, but ever since COVID hit, that didn't happen. So I had to apply for some grants, and the Lord is always faithful, because actually WeWork, we got a grant for a whole year, to be at WeWork, and so they paid for that, and that was really a blessing because I definitely need a space where I can just be creative, and this is where I come obviously work because I could be way more productive, and also just maybe do my own personal stuff like YouTube and all that. So essentially, one of the reasons I started YouTube is because I love to create. One of my motto is created to create. So I just want to be able to create anything that kind of you can relate to and just share my life. And also for Eileen, when she's like older, she can see these videos and she's like, oh my gosh, like my mommy recorded that, whatever. But yeah, so going back to like, with the whole pandemic, with COVID, and it was really, we had to switch to Zoom interviews, which is not the same. I feel like having in-person interviews versus like online, it's not the same. So for me, it was such a big transition. It was a big pivot, honestly. So it wasn't, and so what came with that was basically, and this happened in person interviews too, but we would book people because we weren't paying our guests. People weren't paying us for their time. And imagine being pregnant and trying to book like 2 guests a day, and whether it's online or whatever, like it doesn't matter. Your time is valuable. So a lot of people will fake on us. Essentially, that's what it is. A lot of people will fake on us on some interviews. Not a lot. Let me not say a lot, but a couple of people did fake on us when there were pretty big interviews, and what that does is that wastes our time. Like it wastes our time because imagine like I'm taking the time to first have to have an initial conversation to figure out when everyone's schedule can work out. Right, the whole team. I have to make sure so the logistics and the admin works. I was doing everything in that sense, and that became so overwhelming because I had to make sure everyone was on the same page, everyone's schedule worked out, and a lot of times it didn't. And so that was so frustrating and stressful that to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be pregnant, be stressed out, and like it just wasn't there, and like in-person interviews wasn't the same. So essentially, like even if we still had interviews, it just wasn't the same. I think that last interview we had, you should still go check it out. The District Channel, we're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. I mean, definitely still go check it out. There's a lot of wonderful testimonies and stories out there. They're very inspiring, and a lot of businesses are still up and running. And to me, I do see it as like my first business fail, but not like a fail like in a bad way. Like we put fail as a very like negative connotation, but honestly, it was. Let me retract. So, it was a learning curve, a learning experience for me, and I'm sure for the whole team, because I mean we got to meet so many wonderful people. We got to get this WeWork space. We just got to do so many amazing things. So at the end of the day, it was worth it. If that makes sense. It was such a great opportunity, and it makes me almost want to cry because like the things we were recognized for, like the people we met. Like I got to shout out Sammy on here because Sammy has been he's a campus connector around the College Park area, and from the University of Maryland. So that he was and is such a big role in why the District Channel was also blowing up and being recognized. He gave us a lot of opportunities. But yeah, it's just, like I said, it's one of those things where I see it as a learning curve and my first business fail, because right now, at this very moment, I don't want to continue doing that podcast. I don't want to have to stress about booking interviews, making sure everyone's on the same page, and all this stuff. So it's just too much. Also in this season, being a mother, like I really want to focus on being a mother. Like I kind of lost myself in a way. It isn't until now that Eileen's about to be 10 months that I feel like I'm starting to kind of get back to who I am, like back into my fashion, back into like getting ready, like stuff like that I loved, and getting into makeup. Like I was never really a big makeup fan, but like I want to experiment with new things and, just find my new sense of style, my new sense of just everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like moms can relate to what I'm saying, because you can easily lose yourself when you become a mom, because essentially all you want to do is be a mom, but in reality you're also you. Like, I'm Yenny, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love sushi, like, you know, I love to do YouTube, I love watching YouTube, I love God, I love Jesus, you know, I love people. Not all people. Sorry, let me start. I love people. You can love people from a distance, all right? That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of go on that because I feel like the Dish Channel was such a big part of my life, and it helped me grow as a person. It helped me understand how to run a business. It helped me make connections and social network, and just the beauty of, like, you can really do anything. You can create anything, okay? Like I mentioned before, my motto is created to create. God created us in his image, and what better? Like, the Lord is the creator of creators. Like, he created everything. So if we're creating his image, I mean, who, Lord, like, what can you not accomplish? What can you not create? You know what I'm saying? So essentially, I know that my next step, I'm not sure where I'm going from here. At this very moment, I don't really have like a specific goal in mind, other than I really want to focus on my family, focus on my marriage, focus on my mental health, and dealing with postpartum depression. I don't talk a lot about that because it's really hard for me. It's so hard to talk about it. Like, it really is. People ask, and I just can't like put into words, because it's definitely affecting my well-being and my mental health. But at the same time, it's not. Like, does that make sense? Because I struggle with it. It's like a battlefield. I feel like the Lord, or like a soldier, you know, like, we're constantly in the battlefield, especially in our minds. So I'm constantly trying to prepare myself, you know, when things arise, and it deals like with postpartum depression and my hormones and how I'm feeling and so reactions. So yeah. Yeah, I just want to focus, like I said, and focus on YouTube. So if you watched this video, I really appreciate it. I know I kind of did like a work in the day, but I'm just going to continue. I'm going to literally do the same thing. I'm going to be my laptop. So I don't want to bore you guys, but essentially that's what I kind of wanted to talk about. Yeah, I feel like I didn't hit so many points because I actually wasn't prepared to talk about this, but I wanted to, because I feel like a lot of people were probably like, because we literally did a post saying we were coming back, like, we're back, you know, from the Dish Channel. But in reality, I decided, you know what, I don't even want to continue. It was a season in my life that had to happen, and now, you know, I'm closing that season in my life. And for now, you know, you never know, you just never know. But yeah, for now, it's, you know, it's on there. You guys can listen to the podcast, but right now I just want to focus on my identity in Christ and being the person that he created me to be. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy this video. I know I've been talking a lot. I haven't even drank my coffee. But yeah, I'm gonna continue working because, so it's literally been 15 minutes, which is so perfect. I'm gonna get back to work because it's gonna be a busy day, and on top of that, we reached like 3,000 followers on our social media account, which is big for us. Yeah, so our job is gonna treat us to lunch. So I'm gonna see what I get. Kind of craving like sushi or something, but we'll see. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you got to learn a little bit more about me, and know that you are created to create, and you are wonderfully and fearfully made. So just remember that whenever you feel like lost or you don't know who you are anymore, just a reminder of that. And I pray for just honestly, if you guys need prayer or anything, please let me know. Comment down below, reach out to me. I'll pray for you guys. I'm sure my community will pray for you guys. And again, thank you so much. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video, and make sure to comment down any other suggestions you guys have in terms of videos and what you guys want to see. But yeah, other than that, stay blessed. Bye, everybody.